devices. On my end, it will be feeding back because I need to hear you.
Hi friends, I'm Citizen Oluwatosin. Visa update for Nigerian guys that are living and working in UAE. One of the visas that is going generally for Nigerian guys that are living and working in UAE is spouse visa. It is also going for Nigerian ladies too. But what are the requirements for spouse visa? There are four major requirements for spouse visa, and if you don't have any of these four, it is better not to apply for the spouse visa. Number one is if you want to apply for spouse visa, your partner you want to be under, their visa must be Dubai visa. Dubai visa, number one. Number two, their salary must be 4,000 or above 4,000. The reason is because UAE government believes that when people have 4,000 salary and more, they will be able to take care of the family, they will be able to be responsible to their responsibilities. The third requirement is a jari, otherwise known as tenancy contract. Now, for you that want to have your wife, your husband with you, and probably start a new family and start making kids, you should have your own apartment. You should have your own apartment that you keep your family. So the third requirement is tenancy contract. And of course, the fourth one is marriage certificate. If you're getting the marriage certificate from your home country, it must be attested. If you're getting it from UAE, UAE is one of the best country to get married recently because under 24 hours you can, get married. You can arrange and registered and get married within 24 hours. So if you're getting the marriage certificate from UAE, it only requires translation. But if you're getting your marriage certificate, if you married from home country, then that marriage certificate must be attested in home country and you bring it to UAE attested here also. But if you're getting your marriage certificate from any of the UAE court, then it only you translating the marriage certificate. Those are the four major requirements for family visa: spouse visa, husband visa, wife visa, whichever visa you call it, but family visa, spouse visa in UAE, those are the major four requirements. Make sure you have all these requirements before you go apply for family visa. And let people start getting married too. It is very important. Thank you for watching this video. Help share it with your friends that are living, working in UAE and interested in knowing more about the country, UAE. I'm Citizen Oluwatosin, and this issue right here is my cup of tea. I'm going to see you all in my next video. You have a nice day.
Hi friends, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining again this beautiful Friday evening. Today is going to be very special, and because we are discussing something very important in human beings' life, and that is how to crush being shy, how to crush being shy, how to get out of your comfort zone. Because a lot of people, they don't, they find it difficult to speak in public, to speak where a lot more people are. They find it difficult to speak there. And tonight we have a special guest that is a specialist in helping people to own their voice, helping people to project their voice. Because in the words of my grandmother, àìlè sọ̀rọ̀ ní ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ orí burúkú. Those that understand English will help us to translate that to English. Àìlè sọ̀rọ̀ ní ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ orí burúkú. That's what my grandma trained us with as a kid, and even the Bible speaking says a closed mouth. Is it Bible that say it have been people they talk and con, A closed mouth is a closed destiny. So how will you be able to project your thoughts? How will you be able to, how will you be able to carry yourself? in a public, when you cannot articulate your thought, when you cannot bring your thoughts to life where many people are. So tonight we have a special guest, which is a specialist in helping people hone their voice. She has a lot of track record. She wears many caps. She'll be telling us about herself very soon as we progress on the show. So if you're watching the show tonight, help share the video with your friends, because tonight's episode is going to be a very interesting one. And by the time this live stream ends tonight, I believe someone will have the confidence, to go out of their comfort zone and conquer the world. Without, I don't know if you're with us, madam.
I can hear you. Sorry, I'm just also trying to share.
Okay.
The link now, so let me just share my Instagram status. I thought we'll be able to go on IG.
Okay.
So let me.
Okay. Fine. Okay, friends. So please double tap on your screen. Who is watching? Okay, let us, go our way, our normal way of starting the show before we bring our guests on board. Who is watching? Neyo, say good people. Neyo, how you doing? Hope you're fine. Who is watching? Drop comment. Who is watching? Precious Blessing, how's it going? Sumaila Azan, hope you're fine. Double tap on your screen, like the video. CJ, who is watching? Where are you watching from? Tonight is going to be an impactful live stream. And also tonight we'll be giving you visa update. On Monday, I have talked about Nigerians that are, back home in Nigeria and have interest in coming to UAE, and that we are searching for information on how they can go about it. And tonight we'll be, bringing you that update also, especially for Nigerians that are outside of UAE. Precious Blessing is watching from Abuja. And also we have Mamush. Mamush also is there. Mamush, how you doing? How's it going? Good evening, good people. Good evening. How are you, Nayo? Double tap on your screen. Make sure you share the video to your friends. Help share the video to your Facebook groups, your WhatsApp groups. We have our great sponsors on the show, Quick and Spicy and Tap Send. If you are not using Tap Send till now, once you have your Emirate ID, you should be sending money back home to your people by yourself, not patronizing street agent that will not give you a good deal. Tap Send have a good deal. They have good deal. They have fast sending time. It will just be as if you are sending text message or you are sending a WhatsApp message to yourself or to your friends. The rate at which they are fast to deliver your money to your family. So if you have Emirate ID, install Tap Send on your phone. If you are sending money on Tap Send for the first time, make sure you are using my promo code Citizen TTS. And when you use that, you are going to get 30 dirham free money. 30 dirham. You are going to get 30 dirham bonus on your first transfer. You are going to be getting 30 dirham bonus on your first transfer. So why not? If not, you want free money? Let's go. You want free money? Yalla, let's go. So Tap Send. Let's make sure we are using Tap Send to send money. Tap Send, one of our sponsors on the show too. Are we set?
Yes, we're set.
Okay, great. Okay, great. Okay, I think we have introduced our guest before now. You're welcome. Thank you for coming around, to come and share some insightful information with our friends on this platform. We know ourselves very well. but our friends might not know you, and someone might just be seeing you for the first time. EJ, she's an MC, she's a podcaster, coach, not podcaster. Say
Podcaster, no one be.
you know, say, say play a day, coach on the bloggers day, coach day. Now them be our coach. So she's a podcaster and she's a podcaster coach. She trained podcasters. If you want to start your podcast, you reach out to her. She can consult for you, or now you can go about it. And she's an author. She's written a number of books also on especially what she'll be discussing with us tonight. She has written a number of books on it. EJ, please take it away from here. By the way, she's energetic EJ. So Agbarakbo, she has so much power, You will agree with me as the show continues. EJ, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Citizen Toasting, for having me here tonight. I appreciate the opportunity to share with you. Sorry, those of you on TikTok, you won't be able to hear my crispy voice because my microphone is not connected to you. But I hope you can hear me clearly. Just manage me as I am. But those of you who are on Facebook and on YouTube, I believe you'll be able to hear me clearly. It's my pleasure to be here. I am Ejiro Osakade, and I'm popularly known or fondly called the energetic EJ. Like you already said, like Citizen Tosin already said, I'm a life coach, a podcaster, and an event host. So I host events in person, virtually. I consult for events as well, especially virtual events, talk about virtual summits, virtual conferences, one-time, one-off shows. I host those kind of shows as well. I'm also a podcaster. I podcast at Stretch Street Podcast, even though right now I'm not currently producing, but you can go check out the channel. You have more than enough content to consume. If you want to consume one content per day, it will take you at least half of a year, if not more than, to consume the content I already have there. So you can, feed on that. But I also partner with other people. So I have two shows. I have the podcast, but I also have a show called Your Voice, Your Impact, which is one of the reasons, a part of it is why I'm here today to talk about your voice. Because when it comes to confidence, the area that I really focus on is using your voice. And a lot of people lack confidence to even articulate how they are feeling, to other people, sometimes even to yourself. And we're going to go into all of that. So I have the show with my co-host on Your Voice, Your Impact on YouTube. But I also recently just collaborated with a global platform called Women of Rubies, based out of Nigeria and Canada. And I host their show called Her Success Story, where I interview women who are successful in their fields to just share their story. So, yeah, everything about me is, talking, being on the microphone or right in front of the camera. So, yeah, I know a thing or two when it comes to being confident and expressing yourself with that confidence in you. And like Sis Dawson said as well, I also coach people in helping them start their podcast, in a way that is very manageable and sustainable. A lot of people just scream, oh, I want to do a podcast. And now, because of the way visual content is evolving, people put on a camera and have a mic in front of them, and then they say it's a podcast. But it's not. It's not a podcast. If you don't have an RSS feed where people can go search you online and see your RSS feed, where you can embed it on your website or embed it somewhere for people to watch or listen to all your previous content, then it's not a podcast. It's just a content. All right. So that's one thing. I have, like you said, I've written books. I've written 3 books. One is about podcasting. Another one is about live streaming on YouTube. I'm doing it professionally, as well as the last one, which is what I'm talking about today, which is 6 effective ways of crushing your shyness. And that is what we'll be sitting with tonight, talking about how can you crush your shyness and step into your confidence zone. So again, thank you for having me here today.
Great. Information took my It's actually very fun around EJ. It's really very fun around EJ. Whenever we see, we connect, we talk. So if don't be surprised when you see a very good rapport between us. So don't. It's not a host and
That you
guest.
are.
He actually
we
called
are
me
we,
that.
we are
I'm just
home. We are family.
okay. For me, I'm actually in is it in person? I mean, in my private life, I'm a shy person. I don't know, maybe because I'm an only child. I grew up. By the way, shout out to every only child out there. Is our month this month of April is our month. In case you don't know, every only child on the 12th of April is the global day for only child.
Oh
So
wow, are you serious? I didn't know that one. Oh,
I'm
interesting.
an only child. I'm an only child.
Wow.
That's why, people don't know I'm shy. People don't know. When people like, you will they make content, you will they come forget it. That's why when I go to events, it's very difficult for me to come out, to except those that I already know, we vibe. I can be in an event and, I'm not talking to any new person,
Anybody.
but to people that I already know. And there was a time we had a section with the lady Maiwa too, and Maiwa also helped around that. So now, people that are shy, people that are introvert, people that don't know how to communicate around people, they find excuse for themselves and feel that's their comfort zone. They feel, in fact, some people they stay at home all the time and feel, me, I'm indoor person. No, there's no indoor person. There's just this comfort zone. Uh, there's a comfort zone arena. People find themselves and they're just so comfortable there, and they do not know the kind of things they are missing out there. So I want you to help us expatiate on this. How people can crush their comfort zone. How people, for me, I can be in my room for 3 days even without opening my door, and I just love it. In fact, when I have people around, it gets to a point I feel uncomfortable that they are around. I feel uncomfortable, and I don't. Everybody are not like me, right? But
Yeah.
how can people crush this? Their shyness, their comfort zone, the comfort zone they have built for themselves that is actually limiting them to achieve a greater height. How can we crush that?
Okay. Thank you so much. So I have 6 ways that I want to share. But before I go there, is to first of all establish that being an introvert is not automatically equal shyness. No.
Mm,
Let me tell you, there are people that you are a case in point, for example. You are an introvert, but you are not shy. You are not, especially when you are in your zone. You are not shy. So people
yeah.
who are shy are people who it's almost like the thing is not let me rephrase. So the shyness could be there because okay, if you get into a new arena, you are studying and all of that. But the shyness become a trouble or a problem when it stops you from getting things done. You as an example, when you need to create content, you create content. Even though you are introverted, when you go out, you don't sit in the corner. You engage with people. Do you see what I mean? So I can't say or I can't categorically say right now that shyness is stopping you from doing what you need to do. You've come to a point where you know that I am shy, oh, but when I need to come out, I'll come out and do what I need to do. Right. But the people we're
Mm,
talking to today are people who have allowed that concept of shyness stop them from doing anything. Somebody says, what is an introvert? An introvert is somebody who enjoys their space more than anything else. If you leave it to them, they will not speak where people are. They will not interact with people. They will be inside their own cocoon and they are okay with it. An extrovert, on the other hand, we are the life of the party. Anywhere, let's go. We want to be outside. We want to, mix with people. And then we have a sweet mix of both called ambivert, meaning we know how to switch on the plug. When we are outside, we are outside. When we are inside, we are inside. I used to think I was an extrovert, But after COVID, I discovered that there is an introvert in me as well. Like I can be in my room for the whole week and I'm not stepping outside of my flat except to leave my room, go to the washroom, go to the kitchen, come back. I'm on my system, I'm on my phone, I'm working, I'm reading, and all of that. But that's it. And I might not see the sun for a whole week. But if you see me outside, you will think, this woman is always everywhere. In fact, people still tell me now, like, you are always everywhere. I'm like, you don't understand. Thank God for social media. Thank God for content. I'm consistently dishing out content. So I'm consistently on your face. So it feels like I'm consistently outside, but that's not
Mm.
true. So what we're saying here today and what we're speaking to is people who are their shyness to stop them and how they can work on it so that it doesn't stop them from getting things done. So, for example, let's use classic example, a lady and a guy. Do you know that there are people who have not been able to ask the people that they want to ask out, that they've been eyeing in their mind, they don't like the person die. But because of shyness, they did not talk. Now, somebody that have chest, talk now, carry your baby away, you're now frowning, you're now crying. You see, that,
He's
for
giving,
example,
hope he's not giving you any Olu advice.
no, no, come on. Any say bestie. Leave any
No.
alone. Any any is a bestie. That one's different. Right. So basically, don't let the shyness. So for another classic example, which is even also interesting, is like work. There is a job that you're supposed to do, and probably it would have taken you to simply introduce yourself to somebody and tell them, I can do this thing. But because you are shy, your mouth is closed, and then you miss out on opportunities that has your name on it because you are shy. So what we're
Mm.
saying today is, how can you stop that from happening? Because you can. The fact that you are introvert does not mean you should be automatically shy. Great men that you admire today, if you look at them, most of them are introverts, because the introvertedness is actually a gift. It's a strength as well. Extroverts has their strength, introverts have their strength. People who are introverted, they think more, like they think deeply. So they take their time to think, but when they make up their mind or when they make a decision, it's often sound. On the other hand, for those of us who are extroverts, we act before we think sometimes, right? But in that sense, we take action on time and it feels like, this person is doing stuff. So if you weigh it, there are strengths and there are weaknesses. So what we're saying is, do not allow the fact that you are introvert and shy stop you. So then let's go into, how can you then deal with this thing called shyness, where you want to say something, you know exactly what you want to say, but the word is not coming. Your tongue feels like it's tied. You can't say it, you can't express yourself. And when you even push, when you even push yourself to do that, you are stuttering, your voice is shaking. Some people, there's a video when I was training. So I've done a bit of training as well. And there's a resource we used to use back then. This particular guy, I don't even know how he got to be running for like counselor or something, and he was on the podium to try to deliver a speech. Or no, I think it was a burial. Okay, I think it was a burial. I was trying to deliver a speech about the person that just passed. Oh my God, come and see how this man was shaking. It was shaking like, good afternoon, everybody. Like, and it's a proven fact that, the fear of public speaking is one of the biggest fears in the whole world, right? So that's why I want to crush it. Number one thing that you can do, is to understand that confidence is not even just about always being there, always talking, always in front. It's about you knowing what you want to say, saying it when you need to say it, and being clear about it. Okay. So the one way first way I'm going to share with you is, see it before you step into it. See it before you step into it. You have a presentation, you have to meet somebody, you've not met them before. you have an opportunity to, you are going out for like a get together or a party or a meeting, and you know you're going to meet people. Can you take some time to sit down and imagine, if I meet this person, what am I going to say? How am I going to introduce myself? This event I'm going to, if people ask me what I do, how will I present myself? You have a mirror. Practice. You have friends. This same you that you say you're shy. If you are with your friends, your voice is loud. You can even crack joke and your friends will be laughing. But then you say you're shy. So you see that is a mindset thing. So say it in your mind. If you can't picture yourself as being confident, you can never be confident. And that's why you see that some people, you will think, oh, it's because I don't know how to speak English very well. It's because I don't. Mm-mm. Have you seen Rita that year? The EFCC is inside Yahoo. Yahoo is there. Is there. She was bold. She was confident, even though she was speaking rubbish. But she was confident because in her mind, she has practiced it. She knows what she wants to say, even though she's unable to say it in the way that all of us will understand it. But in a way, we still understood what she was trying to say. And it was the confidence that even allowed us enter into his mind or enter into her mind to see what she was saying. All right. Thank you for all the gifters. We're seeing you. We're seeing you keep gifting on TikTok, anyways, on YouTube and Facebook. Please also you can drop your comment. If you have questions as I'm talking, you can also drop them so I can speak to them, right? So start by visualizing yourself being more social, being more outgoing, being more confident, because once you do it, your mind does not know the difference between imagination and reality.
Oh,
Have you thought about something before? You just think, and you start to feel bad. Maybe you remember something that somebody did to you. The person has done this thing. It has passed. You have forgotten it. But every time you recall that memory, it feels fresh. Your mind does not separate that this thing has happened in the past already. But when you recall it, you start to cry, or you start to laugh, or you start to be energized. Do you see? I know how many times that I'll just think about some of my funny friends and I'll just be laughing. Only me one in the house. I'll just be laughing. Does it mean they are here? No. But there are also times I would think about things and my whole mood is destroyed for that day because it's just from tears to tears to tears. That is how powerful our mind is. So when it comes to
oh,
speaking and shyness, imagine yourself that you are confident. What's the worst that can happen? If I get into this room and there are 50 people, how can I ensure that even if it's one person that I'm able to speak to, how will I introduce myself? You start to think about it, imagine it, and then you work on it, right? So the next thing I will share is after you've imagined it, because again, it will take some practice. And that's where I need you to know that the second thing is do it little by little. Face that fear of speaking up, of showing up, of being confident, of just being you without having the fear of being judged. Face it gradually. Don't just leave this conversation now like EJ have said I should just imagine it. Then you imagine it at enter road. If you don't work, oh, why? Because sometimes we need to train our minds or retrain our minds. So you need to do it over and over and over again. I can promise you, the first time Citizen Tosin turn on his camera to speak or to go live, if he shows you that video now and now, you would see that is a totally even him will be like Nekene, what's this? Like who pushed me to do this, right? But
I
because he's done
posted
it.
I posted a video I made 2019.
Hmm,
Even till this evening, somebody asked me, "Oh, is that the bedroom? Were you in the toilet?"
exactly. But he has grown because he kept doing it over and over and over and over again. Like it's so good now that he does not need to prepare most times. Just say, well, you say Moku go live. Okay, wait, lights, camera, action, go. It's flowing. Why? Because he's done it over and over again. So the number two thing after you imagine it is to now face that fear gradually. Okay. Confidence isn't built in a day, it's built over time. every moment. Absolutely, Kenny G, you are right. Consistency is key. So, for example, I'm currently running a challenge, a 30 days challenge, right? And for those who have stuck to it every day, today is day 25, meaning we have 5 more days and it will be over. People who have consistently done it, go and check the first video they shared and the video they are sharing now is different.
Right.
And even those who are still afraid, there's something that has shifted for them. For some, yes, their voice might still be shaking because they've not probably given it enough time as they should. But one, some people for them is that even the sheer fact that they turn on a camera in front of them and they are still able to talk to complete at least even 30 seconds is a miracle. Is a miracle. And now their mind has shifted. They know it is possible. Because of that, they can continue to do it and continue to get better at it. All right. So your mind can be your biggest, sorry. So you face gradually, and that's where systematic desensitization comes, which is starts with small, low risk social interaction, like greeting a stranger, and then gradually working your way. You know, some of you cannot even compliment somebody else or receive compliments. Start from there. You don't have to start on a stage. You don't have to start with turning on your camera, even though I'll say that's something that will be very helpful for you, especially in this age where everybody is a content creator and everything is content. So that's a good way to start. If you don't want to start on mainstream media, start from your WhatsApp status. You've been watching other people's WhatsApp status for years. You too, let us watch you. Let us watch you share your thoughts, or do something, get comfortable, in front of the camera, especially if you know that the things that you are doing in life warrants it. And I think there's scarcely hi Emirates man, good to see you. There's scarcely a thing that we do or any industry that we belong to in this time and age that does not require you speaking about something or showing up somewhere. So practice it gradually in real time, like Citizen Tosin that says on screen he's a lord, he is lord of lord, king of kings. In person ngwanu, no. So somebody like Citizen Tosin now, he can still improve in his confidence in subduing his shyness by practicing every time he goes out to people. Don't wait for people to come to you. You approach people. Tell people, hi, how are you? Look for something on that person that you can compliment. That is one way. When you are scared, okay, I don't know if this person will reply me. One way to beat that is to look for something in them and compliment it. Unless the person is having a really, really bad day, or the person, that one is carrying the weight of the world on his shoulder. That's when the person will not mellow down. I've not seen anybody that you just come to me and like, cities, hey, hi, I love your specs. There is no, you will smile. You will smile. And once you smile, you've loosened the guard. You've reduced the bar. So this person I know that this is human being. I can talk to the person. And the moment that smile is like, oh, thank you very much. You see, citizen will even blush. He swear his cheek will go red. Like one letter, right? And then you can quickly follow up while he's smiling to say, please, where did you get it? I remember one of Citizen's glasses. It has two shapes. One is square, one is a circle. That's a very, good way to talk to somebody like that. Something that is like, oh, excuse me, please, I love your glasses. Where did you get it? You will smile and say, oh, when I even call it, it might lead to story, and that's it. That's how you just connect with that person. Okay. So practice gradually. Number three is talk back to your inner critique. All of us, including me, have that inner critique. There are rooms I will still get into today, even though I have been on stages in a room full of thousands of people, inside country, outside country. There are still rooms that I enter. For me, for example, I am more jiltery in a small room, like in a room where the people are small than where the people are plenty. Like if the people are plenty, easy peasy. I not tell anybody that the airport. Because I will not see you. I will see the crowd. I will see all your heads. But in a small room, I will see you. So when I'm speaking, I are doing wait till I don't talk where they make this guy won't sleep like this. So it's more, it's harder. So you know what works for you at the beginning, and then talk to that inner critic, the inner one that is saying, is it your type they are in here? Look at you, see your shirt, see the color, see how you bend, see your hair, that your haircut that is not even fine, see your nose, see how wide your nose is, see your face is so oily, see your makeup is not even nice. Like you will do everything, your head, change it, shut it down, talk back to it and say, no, 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 I'm okay for this, right? So your mind can either be your biggest bully or your biggest hype person. When you see confident people, check them out in their room, the way they hype themselves in front of the mirror. Oh, they're going to mirror, but guy, you fine, guy. Oh God, 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 take time, create. See how you find that. See. Hype yourself, oh. If nobody hype you, hype yourself.
That's all.
There are days I'll enter, I'm like, sometimes I'll go out like this. When I come, I'm like, oh God, yeah, what do to do it? Oh, this get fine. God, they create, right? So hype
Mm.
yourself. Let your mind get used to you hyping yourself. Now, there's a thin line between confidence and arrogance. Don't cross it. Confidence is you knowing what you know, appreciating what you know, but also appreciating what other people know and knowing that you are not always right. So you are open to correction, you are open to supporting others. But arrogance is when that talk now, that self talk now, enter Jaten. Like, I'm the best thing after sliced bread. Who them be? Do you know who I am? Do you know who are you? If you need to tell me, do you know who I am? It means we don't know you. Because if we know you, you need no introduction. If OBO enter this room now, you don't need to say anything. We know her. Do you get? If you start to ask, do you know who I am? We don't know. It's because nobody knows you or everybody doesn't know you, right? So that's the line. Don't cross that line. Be confident, but be humble at the same time. All right. So we often shy away because the negative self-talk that we have is almost like we learn to identify, and we learn to identify with those negative thoughts. What we should be doing is to attack it, challenge it. If he says you're not good enough, compared to what? Why am I not good enough? No, I am, you know. And there is one thing that I feel like if you're able to do sometimes, if you are afraid, it's probably because there's a reason for it. Maybe you don't know the topic that you want to talk about. Be humble enough to agree that you don't know it and go and learn it, so that you don't use agidi to come and be talking rubbish, right? But when you have done your work, you have done your studies, you have done your research, you know what you want to say, you've practiced, then go ahead and do it. Whatever it is you say and what you know based on where you are right now is going to be enough for what you're doing for right now. All right. So I'm just going to say we often shy away because of the negative talk. So learn to identify and challenge those negative thoughts. Replace them with I am good enough. I am growing and learning every day, because your mindset is going to change your body language as well. Number four is own the moment you are in. Own the moment you are in. Some of us we face these things because we have now gone 1 million miles into the future. Calm down. You have not even taken the first step. You're already thinking of the 57th step. Waiting happen. You be paralyzed now. You won't move. Take the right step before you. Yes, you can think about it, but come back and take the next step in front of you, right? So shyness thrives in what if, confidence thrive in right now. Yeah, I say, what if, hey, what if I tell that lady that her hair is nice and she just zoom, and so you yourself answer yourself. If the person, if you say your hair is beautiful and they say, just say thank you and move on, or smile and move on. It's all, come out anything for your body. But let me tell you something. When you do that and you are able to shake it off, you are training yourself. You are building thick skin. Citizen, let me ask you, the first, you know, when you started earlier on, when people say rubbish things to you, does it touch you or not?
It does.
But now, uncle,
No bad publicity. Nah, no bad publicity.
now it's like, hey, what? Yes, you are right. You heard this, you are correct. But anything when you hear about me, not true. Because I don't get strength to come to explain to the shalaye, right? But at the beginning, if somebody had come to your content or to your live session and say, look at you, you don't even know how to speak English well. Hey, you go be like say, may you enter ground. You me, ba me, they don't finish me. So I say that to say that when you practice, when we say, okay, you are owning the moment right now, take the action. Even if it is uncomfortable at the beginning, continue. It will help you build thick skin such that it gets to a point where even you will laugh at your own ibon. All of us aren't tabon. All of us they tabon. Ah, when you tar the ibon and you laugh at yourself first, no matter the laughter is coming, it cannot pain you. Like my big sis will say, you cannot shame the shameless. The person not the shame, you not fit shame am again, no. Right? So, Kogboibo, Prince Femi, ẹ ti fẹ́ ta sí wọn tẹ́lẹ̀ àbí? Right? So just do your part, keep practicing and get better. So when you're thinking about, what could go wrong, you are not present. I could be thinking right now, hey, am I speaking the right English? Hey, is what I'm saying making sense? As citizen is not even nodding his head. Hey, am I making all those things will distract me.
Hmm.
But when I'm focusing on the now and I'm focusing on you, I know I have the information to give you. I know what I want. Focus on that. Leave all the what if that can be going on in your head. Silence it, right? Practice being fully in the moment. Listen actively. And when you're listening, you're not only listening with your ears, you're listening with your eyes. So maybe you're in a room and they say you should say something. You know, at the early stage, let me tell you this one. At the early stage, don't look at the room, please, because you'll be discouraged. At the early stage, focus on what you want, what you have to do, and ensure you do what you need to do per time. But as you grow, you actually need to study the room. You need to be able to look at the room, to read the room, to say, I'm saying this, is it making sense? Are people understanding what I'm saying? Am I speaking too fast? So that people are wondering, imagine you are delivering a training and somebody is always telling the next person, "Wait, what did she say? What did they say? Don't miss them." You might begin to look at the room and say, okay, maybe I'm too fast. For me, for example, when I take that, I just ask, like, am I too fast for you guys? You will just say, yes, yes, please slow down. But they not talk before. But I could ask that question because I can read the room and see people's reaction. What are they saying? How's their body language? But at the beginning stage, if you do that, it will paralyze you because it's like when you started driving. The first time you start to drive, you can't do anything else. So in fact, going to breathe is wahala. Because like, hmm,
I
somebody will
have
go, oh God,
anxiety.
shut up, I'm driving.
I have anxiety for 2 days.
It's the same thing. Like when you're learning how to drive for the first time, you cannot do two things at a time. You cannot even look at the road and look at your dashboard. It will be like you want to die. So that's why you see people that are learning, they will hold their steering like this. And just like, okay, okay, okay. So in your head, what you're calculating is, okay, let me not go and press clutch instead of accelerator, instead of brake. And I did that my first car in 2013. That's how I don't know who send me. Oh. You can't they talk. My one of my I think my music director back then, can they talks and na automatic I take clear, not be even say na manual. So I don't know. I think one time like that I tried manual. Oh, one but, but I learned with automatic. But this day we were having conversation, and then my music director was saying, that I don't know what he said, but it sounded like you can use, that when you're doing automatic, you use one leg, you press accelerator and you press brake, the same leg. Ha! Now so my music director go talk say, in they use like almost like manual. So he go press, he go use one leg press accelerator, he go use one leg press brake. Citizen. Now so I want go try James Bond though. I no can't even go try am for road way smooth.
Oh no.
Ah, you sabi Lagos? See, you sabi Lagos?
There.
Dear, okay, if you say dear, sabi be that. But so there's a place called is it Jacon? Go one estate
Ah, okay.
in Alimosho area. The
I
road
know.
there were bad though. Now, so me, I dey learn drive. I see they learn, no. They just bless me with car. That's why I want go do one leg on accelerator, one leg on brake. Me, mogba tí mo tẹ accelerator instead of brake. And in the fear of things, motor dey move. I no know which one I go press. My heart dey pump. Na so I swerve. Na God save me say I no keep person o. The next thing wey I hear na gbow. Gbow. I hit a fence of a
Oh,
school by the tap of the school. I say God save me that day because they were supposed to be children. Normally, children will be, at the tap playing. I hit the wall, the fence fell. Thank God there were no children there because they were in the class at that time. That's how I entered gbese o. Car spoil. We had to also pay for damages for the school building. Mo ṣe jẹ gbese ni everything that morning, that time 2013 40K. Na him just go like that. At the time my husband wan craze pé kí ni gbogbo ele ṣé wàhálà ele tààrà kà fún yín bá tó. Since that time until I was very good at driving, no, I don't do two things. In fact, I can't listen to music.
oh,
Silence. Let me just focus on where I'm going to. But now, after a while, you go to play music, you go to gist with your friends, you go even dey look back sometimes, say, wait till they because you've practiced. So I said all of that story. Yeah, so thank God, though, thank God, gold marks for protection. I said all of that story to say that when you are starting now to practicing being confident, don't read people's reaction too much. All right. Yes, keep tapping. Hey, you're seeing sign language. Hey, TikTok, Emma tap. I love it. Right. So when you're starting, don't read into people's reaction too much because it might just cramp your style.
that's true.
Focus on yourself, focus on the message you want to share, focus on the fact that what you have to share is valuable and deliver. But as you grow, as you keep practicing, then you can now start looking at, okay, what are people saying? How can I adjust based on what people are saying? And don't even take feedback too serious. It's feedback, it's not a sentence. What people think about you is their opinion, is not equal to who you are. You can take feedback. You can look at the one that align. You can look at the one that, okay, I think if I actually listen to this thing they are saying, it will make me a better person. Deal with it and move on. All right. So that's number 4. Own the moment. Be present in the moment. Listen more to what you're saying to know that, okay, what you're saying is making sense rather than what people are thinking. You can't think for them at that point. All right. Number 5 is affirm yourself, affirm your power out
Correct.
loud, out loud to yourself, what people hear. And that's why this is first time you record yourself. I can bet you would never like your voice. You'd be like, making it. Is that me? God forbid. Is that how I sound? Yes. Because what people hear is not exactly what you hear. You hear yourself from inside. You hear yourself from inside, but people are hearing you from outside. So when you want to learn how you sound, how other people are listening to you, record yourself. That's what people are hearing, right?
Right.
It's a me where I get cracked voice. OBO no boss pass you. And it's still the babo lower. Carry go. That voice, we love it. Carry go. So use affirmation. So sometimes I say that to say that when you affirm yourself, you need to hear it. Don't affirm yourself in your head. Mm-mm. Say it loud. In fact, when your negative voice is speaking, counter it with your audible voice. so that you can hear it. So when your mind is telling you, you no get sense, say, I get sense. I just make mistake, but I get sense. So
Right.
you're countering that negative voice, right? So use affirmations. The words you speak to yourself will shape the world you walk into. The words you speak to
To
yourself
yourself.
will shape the world you walk into. Some people, you have disqualified yourself already before anybody even disqualifies you. Yeah, the first person that is saying, I better go, no be my type that they find there. Of course, they're not go find your type there.
Hi, yeah, 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 yeah. Hi,
You
yeah,
say,
yeah, yeah,
it's not me, it's not my, they will find your type there. But when you affirm yourself, to say, see, and for those of us who are Christians, we even have extra on top, jara, because we some most of the time when we do our own affirmations, we don't use our words. We use God's word, and God's word is powerful, is sharper than any two-edged sword. So when you use that word and speak it to yourself, teach yourself what the word says concerning you. He says, I am the righteousness of God. I am the righteousness. So, no matter say I fuck up yesterday, I am the righteousness of God. Because the more you tell yourself, the more your body, even when you want to do something that is wrong, your mind will remember anti-righteousness of God. Now, what you supposed to do be that. It will get to a time where you won't even go there at all because you've informed yourself so much that you are the righteousness of God. And so everything you do is going to align with being right with God. It's simple, is let me not say it's simple, it's the truth. Because sometimes the truth is not simple. All right. So affirm yourself. Use affirmation daily. Speak life into yourself. I am confident. Even when you are saying it with shaking voice, I am confident. One day, I am confident. Go become I am confident. One day, honey. Bokwe boya akalolo akpekene akpe baba.
Akababa.
Baba. Ego column, right? Keep trying. Keep affirming yourself until it becomes your reality. All right. And finally, number 6, flip the focus. One reason that you're unable to speak out, you're unable to be, exude that confidence is because you are focusing on yourself too much. You're focusing on yourself too much. Change your perspective. What if it's not all about you? What if nobody is even listening to your blunder? Like they are just admiring your face. Maybe you have a fine face, but your English is not that good. It's fine. They are looking at your fine face. They're not even. They, I won't just play those game where they would change a word in a they would change a letter in one word, but you will still be able to read the word. Because why? Your mind already has an idea of what the word is. So even when the spelling is wrong, you will still understand it, you will still read it. In the
Yes.
same way, sometimes it's not all about you. People are not even paying attention to the things you are paying attention to. You are the only one that knows. So, for example, all these things I'm saying now, some of you might have seen that my eyes is going like this. Would you feel like I'm reading something? But I wrote my points down. I wrote my points down and I'm reading it. But imagine if I make one mistake now, I can say, shit, no, 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 sorry, 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 sorry. That's not what I wanted to say. Then you will now know I'm reading something. You're the only one who knows. Continue. So when you make an error, just say, if it's an error that is glaring, don't glide past it. Come on, I mean, are we going to pretend like you didn't just say that? Are we going to pretend I did not say like that? No. So with that one, say, oh, pardon. So what I mean to say is, and you move on. Don't don't carry it on your shoulder. It's not always about you. Focus on the message. Change your perspective instead of focusing on how you are being perceived. How Sititosi is looking at me, pé àǹtí ẹjọ́ pọ̀ gan-an, ẹ ṣe kí a ṣe kó ṣì kúrò kí n sáré máa continue ọ̀rọ̀ mi. Instead of thinking that, think that, see, I can see Dixon in the comment section. I can see Tima in the comment section. I can see Hajia in the comment section. And I know what I'm saying is making sense right now. So focus on them. I know that somebody here needs what I'm saying. And that's why I'm here. It's not about me. Right? So change the focus. Instead of focusing on how you are being perceived, or focus on the value you are giving.
Right.
Shyness often comes from too much of self focus. You are too self-conscious. Hey, how my dress be? How my eyes be? Comot your face for your eyes. Focus on the people that you want to share your information with. And once you do that, it takes a lot of stress off your shoulder, and you're able to deliver what you want to deliver. It's just so freeing and so liberating to focus on the person that you want to help. If there's nobody that you want to help, that you want to offer help to, it's not about English. If you need wetin I get, you go listen to me. Even if
Not
I dey
so.
speak pidgin or English or whether I speak Igbo, you go still listen because you need am. Eh, kí pìtìpìtì má lọ báyàn. How many people understand pìtìpìtì? But you go still listen to the guy because it's making sense. It's making sense, right? So focus on the message you want to share. Oh, friend Joe, God is the greatest. Rendo, thank you for coming. Right. So it's a person, the value that you want to deliver. That's what you should focus on. So I'm just going to go over the points again so that you can remember, and then I'll take questions, and then citizen can ask me or anybody online can ask me. Number one is see it before you step into it. Visualization. Visualize that thing you want to do before you start to do it. Number two is face your fear gradually. Don't just jump and say, okay, now I'm confident, and I'm going to enter the room that you're not prepared for. Prepare. Be sure you do your own assignment and do it and practice gradually, and be patient with yourself. Be gracious with yourself. If you make mistake today, it's okay. If somebody laughs at you today, it's okay. They are laughing today, but you'll be the one that will laugh tomorrow because you're the one facing those oppositions now, and you're building strength and capacity. Number three, talk back to your critique. If your mind is telling you all those chatter, 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 backfire it. I am good enough, right? Own the now, own the present. Be present in this conversation. Don't think of to the next conversation. Think of now, so that you can listen to the person. If you're having a conversation, for example, you can listen, you can understand what they are saying, so that you can give the correct kind of response. Also, affirm your power, affirm yourself, tell yourself great things about yourself. One of the and number six is flip the focus. Don't focus on yourself too much. Focus on the value you want to carry. Talking about affirming yourself. One of the people that is currently applying to get a sponsored slot in the next Hone Your Voice challenge for May, I love submission. She said she opened up her video by saying, "Hi there, my name is Muna, and I am the most beautiful girl in the world." At first, I was like, "Oh, Talontoy, Bella." But that caught my attention, and I listened to what she has to say next. And she shared a quick story that all her life she's always been told she's not beautiful, that her younger sister is more beautiful than her. But through her journey into personal development, she has started to tell herself that she's the most beautiful person, girl in the world. So it doesn't matter what you think. Her mind already knows it. And let me tell you, because she believes it now, she will walk into a room, and even the actual most beautiful girl that does not know the beauty that she carries will be jealous of this lady. Pé you will just it will now come off as jealousy, like what's wrong with that gun? Kí ló tiẹ̀ ní gan sef? What's there? But the person know wetin im carry.
Hmm.
I know most of you sometimes look at citizen to what's wrong with him? Gan, his noise is even too much all the time. But he no send your daddy because he
All
knows
the
what he
time is the
carry.
biggest.
Biggest blogger in the UAE.
Your IE.
Right? But he doesn't send you anymore because he knows his message. He knows his worth. He now knows the power he carries. He knows the inform. See, he's sure of his information. He's somebody that if I want correct information now and I go, if Tosin say this is it, Ogbabeski, I don't need to go confirm anywhere else. Why? He has focused on the value that he brings to the table more than his person, or whatever else you want to talk about. So whether he says ULE or UA or UHE, you will still listen. You will still come to cup of tea for update. You will still get the update you need. Do you see? So again, affirm yourself until you believe it. And when you do, other people will believe it with you. I've always been this person who is energetic, but people used to say, abebelube, your own is too much. Kilo dega, everywhere, can. But the moment understood that this is my superpower, and I said, no, hi, how are you? My name is the energetic. I started in 2020. I'm like, If I want to do video, I'm saying, hi guys, this is Ejiro Osakade, but you can call me the energetic EJ. That's how I started doing. And the moment I gave it the name that it is, everybody, I can enter a room now and I don't need to introduce myself. Somebody will just come and say, wow, I love your energy. So that's why I'm called the energetic EJ. Okay? Because the moment I gave it the name that it was and I understood what it was, I started to show up as that. It's the same thing for you. When you give yourself, say, I am confident, it will come a time you will believe it. And the moment it aligns, that belief, any room you enter, you are speaking, and people are like,
Right.
people will be like, what is it about this girl? What did she get? Is confidence. All right. God bless you. I hope that with these few points of mine, I've been able to help you practically say, I can combat shyness and begin to step into my confidence zone. Thank you so very much for having me. If there are any questions, I'm happy to collect it now. And this is my cup of tea, my jug of tea.
Great, great. It's been a lot to swallow, and I grab a lot of point in this conversation. I grab a lot of point, especially it before you go out to an event. You already know you're a shy person. You know, plan your day, plan yourself, because preparation is the mother of manifestation. Great.
Mm,
I that one I don't put that for my pocket, because by this time tomorrow I go day somewhere
somewhere.
we be say man day. By the way, it's Dixie's birthday this
Woo!
weekend.
Happy
And if you are
birthday.
free tomorrow, yeah, if you are free tomorrow, friends, let's groove together at Faji Dubai. Faji Dubai is at
Gengen,
Business Day. So if you're
gengen.
free tomorrow, let's vibe, let's have
Let's
some
scatter
good
town.
time at Faji to Dubai. You can visit them. It's not free. Oh. So now it's correct one there. Nigerian music live band is there when they'll be singing your praise, so that if your head want to get sweat, your
Make it
pocket
swell
first of
finish.
all is sweat before you go there. So be there tomorrow. On Sunday, you'll be in church, and just and on Sunday evening, Dixon will be live, and I'll be there to. A lot, you also should join us. He'll be sharing his story with us. He's someone that has experienced a number of things. And you want to share. You want to share with us.
Thank
Some
you.
you want
It's
to share with
amazing.
some of his story. Actually, I've talked about it on my live, some of his story, but I didn't mention his
Elaborate
name.
too much. So you come
So
and give us
that day,
the,
it
the
will
real
be from
thing.
the horse's mouth. It will be from the horse's mouth. This is someone that I've encountered even without visa. Had encounter with the law enforcement, and he's be able to work his way around. He will be sharing a lot of information that day on Sunday evening.
Awesome.
So I actually got a lot of points from what you share with us. Another thing I want us to tell us briefly is about the 30 days challenge. I understand
Mm.
that the one is currently ongoing. I'd register for it, although I'm also participating in another way.
From behind the scene.
So I want and another one is coming up. And
Yes.
for those that cannot be part of this current one, for those that want to conquer fear, want to conquer their shyness, because see, we can be talking about shyness and how to conquer it, and you see the number we have when we are not talking about visa or government. People don't want to, and it's understandable. But then we are not all about visa and all, but we are about how people can live a comfortable life here in UAE, because
Right.
a
Yeah.
number of people have visa problem. Others do not even have visa problem, but they just want to enjoy life while they are still here. And part of
Mm.
enjoying life is know how to own your voice, how
Yep.
to be able to project, how to bring your thought into
Yeah.
conversation.
Conversation.
Now,
Yes.
I work with a company in UAE for 6 years. If you are my follower, you will have known the company by now. And one thing, I was working in retail, and one thing I observe as I continue in my job. One thing I observe is some Asia country, some Asian guys, they when they attend interview, their mouth, and with that they get bigger position. But
Yeah.
for us, we are reserved, we are calm, we are collected, we are respectful. Good morning, sir. You are respectful. And we think by all this, we can attain the next level or we can attain greater height. For them, if they know little thing like this, they are not quiet about it.
About it,
They are
yes.
you can call it proud, you can call it arrogant, and that's one of the mentality I brought into my content creation. Because I resigned from work, I want to do some other things, and content is one of them. That is one
Mm,
of the things I bring into my content space, and I make sure I'm not just saying it, I'm also putting in the work, and it's clear.
yeah.
So I want you to tell us about the next coming phase of the challenge, how
Mm,
people can join, and how the challenge actually look like. And
mm,
another thing is the challenge. People should not think all this conversation we are having today is for those that want to become content creator. It's for those
mm-mm.
that want to know. It's for everyone. It's for
Yeah.
everyone. It is for you in that place you currently work in. You feel that some people that don't know as much as you do are being promoted and you are not being promoted and you are just on one spot. It is because those people, when the people that matter, your bosses that matter, when they come around, these people
They
are
speak.
forthcoming.
Yes.
They
Yes.
talk in briefing, in the store briefing or office
Mm,
briefing. They talk. They raise up their hand. They say something.
they say
Once you
something,
don't
yes.
talk, people don't know what you carry inside of you.
Inside. Absolutely.
So you need to open your
Your
mouth to
mouth.
talk.
Yeah.
So the challenge or this charge is not only for those that want to become content creator or they want to become public speakers, they want to become podcaster. No,
No,
it's for
yeah.
everyone because this is what other nationality actually have that we don't have and is limiting us.
It's limiting. That's the thing. That's
I
why we're
have not
attacking
heard
it.
from other nationality talking about their introvert. I've not heard from. I've been hearing from Nigeria. I'm introvert. I've not heard that from other nationality that they are introvert. Probably they
Mm,
don't even know what an introvert is. But whenever it is time to talk, they are not quiet. So
right.
this is a challenge everyone should join
Mm,
so that you will know how to bring your own thought to life. Some people will
yeah.
be like, and I know what to say, but
What to
I don't
say,
know
but I
how to
don't know
say it.
how. The thing is, if you don't practice it, you can never. It will not, it's not automatic because if it was automatic, then even when we were kids, how did we learn? How did you learn to speak as a child? You heard people saying ba ba, eh? And say the ba ba. You see mommies and daddies saying da da, and then you mimic them. It's the same concept. For you to be able to articulate your thoughts, you need to speak it consistently. You need to put yourself in situations where you are saying something. And I love the dimension you brought it to say that it's not just for people who want to create content. Even though we are using a channel that makes it feel like it's for content creator, but when you set a goal, see when we start the challenge, the first thing I let the participant know is that, see, tell me, what are your goals for this challenge? Yes, you're going to be putting content out every day on your preferred social media platform, but what is your end goal? So the goal for person A is not the same for person B because everybody are at different levels. So for somebody, their goal is to, I want to be able to talk about my business more. They can do content or they can talk about themselves, but when it comes to anything business, they are afraid. So this challenge has helped them come out every day, think about what to say, because they have a prompt. So a prompt is delivered to you every morning in your inbox, on the application on NASAIO. The prompt is delivered to you. Today is day one. Go online and introduce yourself like this, and this. Sometimes I give scripts, sometimes I don't. Just this, and so that I can have some dynamics, right? But even in this particular one, I've seen some of the participants like own it, like this is the script I give them, they switch it and make it theirs. And that's what we are saying. But a lot of us sometimes, when especially when it comes to posting online, you're like, I don't know what to say, or what will I post now? Or eh, I don't know how to edit. I don't just start. When you
Mm-hmm.
start and you start to do, you will see where you are faulty. Sometimes it's like reading. When you are reading, first time they ask you to read outside, like people are gathered and they say, okay, read this thing. If you are not used to reading out loud, you will mess up. Oh, you will be shocked that some words that in your mind you can pronounce, come and pronounce it outside. You
That's
won't
true.
say, in the beginning, that
In the
man knows
beginning.
what beginning is. But he was
In the
not reading, so
beginning.
they read out like, in the beginning, the other woman too that will say conscience,
Con,
conscience, con, con,
consistency.
conscientious. If she had probably gotten that speech ahead, she would have practiced that conscientiously outside over and over again. And when she got to that point, yes, she might pause, but she will know I practice this conscientiously, right? It's the same thing we are doing here to say, fine, we want you to be able to express yourself. Even when we give you prompts, some of the prompts will say, own it, make it your own style, but we are giving you idea. So we are taking off the burden of, oh, I don't know what to do today. You know what to do. Oh yeah, go and think about it. Add your own creativity to it and present it and share. And then you will have the support of the community to support you online to, maybe like, comment and all of that. But the more you do that over 30 days period, it changes the game. It gives you more confidence. Now, even if you don't want to continue to post every day online, you have an idea of what you like, you know what you don't like. Because some of the prompts you will not like it. On days I say go live, you'll be like, no, I don't want to go live. Oh, no, I don't even have fine place. I don't have a fine background. I don't have light. I don't have this. But if you push yourself to go, you will come up with creation. They say laziness is the mother of invention. Okay, you don't have light. If I na Dubai, especially for those of us that are in Dubai, na Dubai a day. You want to go live, plan yourself, come up for house, go on find around, we get fine beauty behind you, turn your camera on, go live. Even if you no talk anything, if people they see, that place is fine. Oh, she talk never
Conversation will
come.
start.
Talk don't come. Do you see? So, but the idea of you going live might not have crossed your mind if you were not a part of a part of the community or the part of the challenge. So, essentially, the challenge helps you do three things: build the confidence, build consistency. Some of you, you know what to do. You have all it takes. You even have gadgets. But to continue to create every day now your wahala, now your problem. So this will help you build consistency. But the third one is the major one, which will help you hone your voice. Some of you will record your voice for the first time and you'll be like, ah yeah, kilele. Yes, I they sound like a song. But then you at least know now that this is how you sound. Now you can work on it to make it better. But if you don't know, you can't make it better. What you don't start, you cannot improve. What you don't measure, you cannot increase. Right? So what this challenge is going to help you to do is to help you assess yourself. Now you know the things you are very comfortable with and the things that you're not comfortable with. Some of the ideas that will come to you during the challenge would help you now say, I think I like this kind of content. Let me continue with it after the challenge. So yes, these are some of the things. So to be a part of it, you just go to bit.ly, bit.ly/HYVC May. So, or you can follow me on Instagram or here on TikTok, or yeah, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, wherever you are watching, you can follow me and you find probably one post that I've made concerning it. And actually, there were sponsored slots. We had we have about 9 slots, but I don't know. I'm announcing the winners of the slots today. I think I might have one or two extra, but you have to prove to me that within now and the next 24 hours that you need that slot. And to prove is to go create a video and share on Instagram. Follow me, follow the Community Voice Impact Movement on Instagram, and make a video telling me why you want to join the challenge, why I should pick you as one of the sponsored slots. So once you do that, tag me and then I'll pick the winner. But I'm announcing just after this call now, or yeah, sometime in the next 1 or 2 hours, because I need to get into a coaching call soon. But yeah, I'm going to announce the people who showed up. And the funny thing is those things, the sponsored whatever. What I had in mind is not that you have to bid. I just want that boldness, because if you cannot tell me why you need it, then why should I give it to you?
No, it's fine. That it's okay. It's okay
Do you
that
get?
way. Mhm.
Exactly. I cannot prove it. So the people that went there, there's one of the ladies, like he said, this is the very first time she's turning her camera on to record and post online. That alone tells me she really wants to improve. And
Yeah,
she's in
yeah.
already. Do you see? What I
Great.
need is that commitment. All right. So yeah. If that is you, I think we still have maybe we probably would have two slots. But other than that, it's $10 for the challenge. That is like 37 dirhams in for people in Dubai, 37 dirhams thereabout. That's peanuts for a whole month of support, of coaching, of feedback, of content, and of you improving yourself. So yeah, that's what we have for you for the Own Your Voice challenge.
Great, great. If anyone will want to join, and they are our fans here, if they reach out, we'll be it to be we are going to support them also. We are going to sponsor them. But
Yay!
sometime me, if I want to sponsor people in event like this, I sponsor people on a different way. The way I
Fantastic.
sponsor them is go and do it. Bring the certificate, I'll pay for it.
I like that. It's true.
Because
It's true.
even me myself, I've bought course before and I didn't show up.
I didn't
In fact, on
yes.
the day of the class, that was when I'm like, oh, I just see the notification on my phone. Oh, I'm outdoor. I'm on transit. I'm not at home. I cannot attend. So participate in it. Bring
Love it.
the certificate. I will pay for it. So if anyone
Ah,
reach out to you and from our platform and they say they are fan of Citizen Oluwatosin, we are going to
okay.
pay for them. We are going to
Fantastic.
pay for them. Make it 50-50 payment at first. Then when they complete the course, we are going to give them the full money back. It's just to show commitment so that
Yeah.
people will know. When discussions like this happen, people are ginger. And
When
along
the
the way,
real
they
work starts,
just
everybody will disappear.
so what you are doing is actually very good. Imagine you have helped someone now that has never turned on their camera before. You have helped them to turn their camera on and record their first video. Tomorrow, when they become somebody that is making huge impacts in their
Mm,
life because they are able to project their voice, or they are big,
mm.
or if they become, even if they don't become content creator, if they just are able to overcome the
Somebody got a
shyness.
job. One of the current participants got a job
Oh.
by day, maybe by day 10, or by
Mm.
day, no, by day 15 thereabouts. He got a job that is so he's got so busy now, he cannot even continue the challenge.
Ado Atigba.
Do you get?
That's great. So you are doing a fantastic. Imagine somebody getting a job. You are doing a fantastic job. Thank you so much. Because for me, I know what it takes to be shy. I know the conversation I have with myself after I
Mm,
leave event. I'm like, I'm supposed to talk to this
talk to
person.
this person.
Someone was sitting next to me. Now, this is somebody that I had. For me, if you're a Nigerian in UAE and you are doing well, I followed you, especially on
Mm,
Instagram. But if you don't follow back after a week, I won't follow you. Now, my truth be that. I
yeah.
won't follow. If you don't know us, we don't know you also. It's mutual. The feelings is mutual.
Ori nkan so.
So And now after that event, we are at at a very top executive gathering, and this person is just
Mm.
sitting next to me, and I was like, should I say it to him? Maybe okay, maybe after the event. After the event, everywhere just
Scatter.
gets
Yeah,
and
everybody is.
and that's it. So
Mm,
sometimes when I leave event, I'm like, I should have talked to this person. I'm like, so
honestly.
now
You know,
this one
people
that
have
I've
missed out
gotten
on business opportunities when they fly just
hundred
because they
percent.
cannot put their mouth to talk to the person sitting next to them on a flight. You're on a flight 8 hours.
And
I
God
cannot
is not
even
going
just
to
say,
come down to
hmm,
help. I saw a video I made last year when I was talking about visa ban and somebody say, and the government cannot help. I say, so who is going to help you? God? God is not coming to help you. God,
hmm,
on the issue of this visa and work permit, God is not going to help. God cannot help. It is human being that will
it is
help.
human being,
It
absolutely.
is not God. God has given us health to dominate. So if you are not using your voice, you cannot
It's
go
on
and reign
you.
in heaven. You can only reign on earth. Heaven belongs
Yes.
to God. You know,
Mm.
when you get to heaven, you only think Hosanna, Hosanna. There's the only no paradise. When they will, some people also believe that they will give them 7 virgins. So the only thing is, by the time you finish with the 7 virgins, you don't have any time again. You don't have any energy again. So
Yeah. On time, on time.
So you cannot reign in heaven. God has given
This
you
is
the
your
earth
domain.
that you
Mm.
should dominate, that you should reproduce, you should dominate, have dominion. So if you are not dominating, you are doing yourself.
A
If you are not
disservice,
dominating. So
absolutely.
what you are doing is
Absolutely.
very good because what everybody need in their everyday life, how to conversate, how to bring to life the thought on their
Idea,
head,
turn
how
ideas into
to
words, how to
God bless you.
articulate, how to enunciate, how to present
Ebo
yourself,
Ekpo,
how to,
Ebo Ekpo.
Eloibo lawa, Eloibo lawa. I'm
English in our
saying,
water. English in our water. So what you are doing is actually very good. It's what
it's
everybody
more
need in their life, no matter how they are, how they are doing already. Is what people also need, especially those that are camera shy, those that are shy to talk in their
mm,
company, in their people that are, being quiet is not a flex.
I'm
Shyness
telling
is not a
you,
flex.
it's not a
Èmi
flex.
ò lápọn. I don't talk that much. No, you have to talk that much. You have to talk that much because a closed mouth is a closed
Close
destiny.
destiny.
So you have to talk that much. Everyone, see the last election. Tinubu was everywhere talking, even when he's talking jargon sometime and people are laughing at him and no, he didn't kept quiet. He kept talking. He kept
Mm.
talking. And the result was evidence at the end of the day. So you have to know how to talk. You have to know how to talk.
The funny thing is, this is interesting, is that what people don't know is that, one of the things I talked about is even you talking to yourself. What you don't know is if you cannot even talk to yourself, how can you talk to somebody else? How can you
Hmm,
talk about other things? And so, even if your goal is to say, I will be able to speak my mind, even if it's to myself, that is something. Because the moment you can convince yourself about something, you can convince anybody else. Because as I'm speaking now, you can feel the passion in me. And because of it, even if you don't take action right now, something is stirred in you as you are watching me to say, more, I go like this inside this thing. Oh. But imagine if I came here since that, so citizen go to okay, thank you very much for being here today. Guys, follow her and go and listen to whatever she has, right? But it's out of that, the fact that I know what I'm saying. I know that this is going to be transformational for some people. I know that this is going to open doors for people. I have seen it. I have experienced it. I have people in my community who have experienced it, right? The first time I did this next one is going to be the fourth time. The first time I did it, some people who did it then, one of her now, she has a whole brand around voiceover. She's so good.
Oh,
The second one, when she did it, was when she realized that she actually loves talking about parenting. And that's when she started her parenting content, even on LinkedIn. Now she's known as a parenting coach. This was 2023 when I did the first one. They are now people who are standing on their own and doing their things. So
great.
I know that it can change your life. And that's why I can talk about it. But I'm not now going to beg you and say, come now, please now. If you want to come, come. Oh. But me, I know if you come, it will change your life. And that's why I'm here. It's because I believe it. That's why I came to situation. Let me come on your platform. There will be one person that might see me there and know that this thing even exists. Let me join it. Do you see? It's because I know. That's why. So again, what this will do for you is it will get you to that point where you begin to even recognize something inside of you to say, I know I can do this thing. Then you will show up. All right. God bless you.
Great.
Show me. I got
Great.
to run now and let you do your thing. Enter your space very well. Give them as the hot updates. I have to run. I have a coaching call soon. God bless
Okay,
you. Thank you
thank
so
you
much for
so
having
much.
me. I appreciate you so much. God bless you. And for
Amen.
everybody who joined, everybody who gifted, we love you. We celebrate you. If you want to be a part of the Own Your Voice challenge, reach out to me. Like you said, from citizens to community, come and then we would ensure that you probably have a deposit and citizen will pay back, after it is done. All right.
Sure.
Let's have that arrangement. I just want you to make a difference. And especially for those who are in UAE. Like it's time for us to on our own. We be Naija
Dominate.
oh. We know they carry last, oh. Not be only worry you forget to. Not be only worry they carry Naija as a whole. We not supposed carry last. No, they let all this nonsense fear come be say if you talk within your mind because say somebody yellow pass you. I beg, can't learn how to talk. God bless you.
Great. Thanks so much. Thanks for coming. God bless. We'll catch up. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Great. Thank you, friends. Let's go to visa update now. I believe that you have catch one or two things from this Hone Your Voice conversation. No, okay. I believe you have learned one or two things from the Hone Your Voice conversation. And I encourage everyone to follow EJ on all social media platforms at Energetic EJ. Energetic EJ. In case you're just joining, we just had a section now with Energetic EJ, and she's starting a challenge very soon on how people can own their voice. The reason some people have been working with the same company for a number of years now, they are not getting promotion and they are not getting the accolades that they deserve is because they don't know how to articulate their thought very well. Everyone should know how to articulate their thought very well. Everyone should try to crush the shyness in them. It's not about being a content creator. It's not about being a skits maker or being a journalist or podcaster. No, it's what is going to help you in your individual life when you go out to events, to concerts, to seminars. Is what's going to help you. Some people will say, I'm a shy person. What is a shy person? Some people will say, I'm an introvert. And if you listen, you will find out that we are the only ones saying all this. Other nationality, they don't say all this. They go out and dominate. They even dominate. They even dominate you, even though they are your colleagues. They dominate you. So it is time for you, to stand up tall. Stand up tall. Take what rightly belongs to you. Not being rude. Not by shouting. In fact, to be heard, you don't need to shout. You don't need to shout to be heard. No, you don't need to shout to be heard. Make sure you are double tapping on your screen. Share the video with your friends. Let's share some visa update, and we'll call it a day. If you are free tomorrow evening, let's meet at Faji Dubai, downtown, Business B, Faji Dubai. in Dubai, Dubai Business Bay, from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Let's meet there. We'll be there tomorrow with Dixon. It's Dixon's birthday eve, and I've gotten some special invite. So we'll be there tomorrow. We'll be there. We'll be there, and just to what time? 5 p.m. to 10. 5 to 10 p.m. 5 to 10 p.m. So I just checked with them again today, and they confirmed that it's 5 to 10 p.m. 5 to 10 p.m. So they said that's the time currently, that it's 5 to 10 p.m. It's Saturday, it's weekend, so let's enjoy our weekend. Let's enjoy our weekend. Let's groove. It's usually a very nice place. Live band, some nice drinks and food also is there. I think they have a gate fee that you can redeem on food and beverages. So it's going to be a nice time. And on the 17th of May, they bring in Shegun Johnson. That's Nigerian musician that is reigning now. Shemanawo eto. Fún anijo moru, Besoki, Bewale, Areka. Shemanawo eto. They bring in the guy, and tomorrow, by the way, I just got the update from them some hours ago. Tomorrow, the guy that played the bass guitar to the demon magica, magica, answer the thing. What? For the moment you call, the guy that played the bass guitar, they landed him in Dubai today, and tomorrow he will be there live. That the moment you call, somebody say we are talking to those who don't get a job. Now only get a job. The people where I gather here, they are people who stand where. Now Remis, yeah. The guy did cover. The guy did cover. We are not here talking to those who don't get a job. Now only get a job. And the information we are giving out here too is able to get you job. I'm the one that plays the bass guitar. They play. So you are the only one that doesn't have a job. And if you stay with us, people are responding already and saying we are job-full people. So you are the only one that don't have job. And if you have been around with us, for a while, all the information we are sharing here, you are applying them to your daily life. It is not all the time people are with job, right? But all the information we are sharing here, if you're applying them to your daily life, you will soon land a job very soon. Another thing people don't know is a lot of us, we are out there looking for a job. Meanwhile, God has destined that you will be the one to create job. You will be the employer of labor. This evening, I just dropped a message from my PE that we should design a flyer for business workshop for 1st of May. We're gonna see how that will go for 1st of May. Which kind of information? After the show, police will stop person on the road. I don't like to. Who is this person? CEO Delicious. Give yourself brain. No come to my show, call him misbehavior. No come to my show, call him misbehavior. I know they take all this nonsense where they drag with me for comment section. Take your time. Make your head correct. If like say you just join my show for the last time, then swear for you. Who is this one now? Why you the verse? Why I not go verse for you? Now you the talk say me are the all the people where they no get job, and we are trying to talk to you. You are even saying police they arrest. Now you police who they arrest now? Which kind of, don't come to my show and be negative. How do I look to you? Do I look like a negative person to you? Who is this negative human being? Now wetin bad thing dey happen to now only you no get job, only you police they fine. Because you are negative, because you are negative. Energetic EJ just talk to us now of how people can hone their voice. And we are, still talking about it, how people can hone their voice. And the only thing you can talk is, people no get work. They say many people come flex, you say they no get work. Now only you no get work now. Who is this one? Don't come to my platform and be negative, huh? Police, they arrest person. Come on Sunday evening. Dixon is going to be, hosting a live broadcast, Sunday, 8 p.m. He go tell you how police don't arrest him 4 times. On one of the occasion, now on Christmas Day, now they call me. Say, Christmas Day, that day I lose taste. My mouth lose taste. When I got the call, hello citizen, Dixon have been arrested. How? Where? I no fit shop again. That it was a Christmas Day. And after that event, he still dey here with us. Because he knows how to present himself. Me, myself, I no get visa. Police don't stop me. October last year. Even without visa, being on overstay, I go out to go sleep that night. That is the kind of information we are sharing here. Not being negative. They talk, they argue. If you get idea, go on your camera now. See person put microphone for front, put headphone for ear, get bia. Get bia. You see, they say people no get money. If na urgent 2K, you go get that one. You have money to make other people happy. The money to make yourself happy now you no get. Una like to impress other people. You have money to impress other people. If they call you from home now, say one thing happen, you go even go borrow money to take send to them. Make them know say they are picking they abroad. But that you picking where they abroad, carry 50 dirham now. Go enjoy your life. Go carry 50 dirham. Go enjoy your life. You. Poverty mentality. Poverty and being poor. If you don't know that one also, we cannot have a conversation. If you like say this one just start to follow me. You don't know say na Christmas they follow. Poverty mentality. And not being poor, you not be by money. Oh. Then they say you are poor, not be by money. Oh. Let me say you don't get money for pocket. Oh. And they say you are poor. Nah head. Nah head. And they say you are poor. It's not even about the money in your pocket. It's about your mental capacity. And about how you can articulate. So if you no get a job, stay here with us. Information we will share here, it will help you to get job. On the 1st of May, 2025, this next week, 1st of May, we are going to be hosting a business workshop. It's going to be on webinar. You go to your house. You are not coming anywhere. No need transportation. You will come online. We are going to show you 10 businesses you can start in UAE with or without money. How you can run business in UAE with or without money. Businesses that you are already doing and it's not doing well will give you business idea on how you can do it well. Those that want to become content creator, that they will give you tips on how you can be a content creator and start making money. Maybe you see Dixie here. You know, she say you don't shop content creator money. You don't put a promo code. Once people start to put promo code, they don't shop money be that too. I want to host you in Abu Dhabi, no wala. Anytime you call, we'll be around. So, Dixon, tell us about this, your event, your live stream that is coming up on Sunday, 8 p.m. That's the first time you'll be live, right? Yes, sir?
So that's the second time I'll be live.
Oh, okay, great.
The first time I was live, I was trying to, balance the misinformation circulating in the internet space in the Nigerian community.
Oh, okay.
But now, I'm going live to actually, celebrate my birthday first of all. I go first love myself before I love Una. And then secondly, I go talk my story because I noticed that when I came to UAE, there was no Egbo Adubo. No matter whether we like it or not, Egbo Adubo is very